Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Grumman Pilot's YouTube channel. And today we're going to look at a cloudy windshield and what you might do instead of having to replace it. Now, I'm going to warn you, the alternative to replacing and spending $1,000 plus labor for a new windshield is very labor intensive, requires a great amount of elbow grease and clear water. But if you're still interested, stay tuned and let's discuss this alternative. So we would like to ask you please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notify to stay current with our content. So here's what the windshield looked like when we started. Now the lighting's going to stay pretty much the same in all these pictures for comparison, but it's a pretty cloudy windshield looking in. You can imagine what it looks like going out. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take 1000 grit sandpaper and we're going to start the whole process. Now the process that we're going to be doing as we work our way up the grits is that we're going to sand in a horizontal direction on the windshield, then we're going to clean everything with clear water, and then the next step we're going to go vertical with the next grit, and then horizontal with the next grit. So we're going to alternate vertical and horizontal as we work our way up the grits. So here we are at the 1500 grit. You'll notice that we're 90 degrees from the strokes on the previous one. But again, a lot of clear water, a lot of elbow grease, and we're going to work our way. Finally, we're going to wind up at 2000. Now, when there's nothing magic about these numbers, you can use a 4000, you can go to 6000, but we're going this stage at 2000. Now we're going to 2500. And again, it's a lot of rubbing and it's going to be a lot of clearing, and you'll be surprised at all the debris that will come off every time you clear. Finally, we're going to work to 6000. And in case you haven't caught on, this is with wet sandpaper. We're not using wet dry. We're using wet dry sandpaper, but we're doing everything wet. You want a lot of water to carry the debris away as you're clearing off the plastic and getting it shiny again. And then when you're done with all the grits after 5000, you come back and apply a little bit of Buff Magic. Now it's a paint product, but it also has a very fine abrasion, and so once you put it on the windshield, then you're going to buff it. And when you're done buffing, here's what it looks like. So you're still got a little bit of a sheen to the plastic, but you can see that we've already come a long way from where we started. Now the big thing is that when you're cleaning, you want to keep your buffing pad clean. You definitely don't want any debris, because the debris might scratch the surface. And then after you're finished buffing, you're going to have a pretty nice windshield, and you go, oh, look how much different it looks compared to when we started. And then finally you go and get in the airplane and you look out and you go, that's when you decide if it's acceptable or not. And then you're going to want to pull it out in the sunshine and check it, because from there you're going to know whether you have enough that you're happy with or whether you're going to go have to do some more. Now again, it's a lot of elbow grease. You're going to be probably using about $10 or $20 worth of paper, sandpaper, when you're doing all of this, but it's an alternative to buying a $1,000 windshield and then having installed. So ladies and gentlemen, we hope you found all this useful and informative. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day flying your Grumman. Forget buying expensive toys for your kittens and cats. We find that just taking the aircraft spruce box and the paper on the tile floor is more than enough amusement for them for hours.